We're heading to the garage, where Cherry is gonna stay for the next few months. Cherry's new home! Today I'm leaving Bogota and going to the airport together with Alejandro. Starting my way towards the B. Goodbye, Alejandro! And here I am in the airport of Bogota, flying to Toronto, to Canada. And I have two main goals. One is to buy a new laptop because mine is very dead. And the other one is to meet my dear friend, David. I haven't seen him for 5 years, so it's gonna be really cool. Almost ready to board and just got my last Colombian coffee and pan de bono. Good way of saying goodbye to Colombia. Well, I'll be back somewhere in September. Today I'm flying from Colombia to Canada, but the end destination of this trip is going to be Russia, where I have my other motorcycle. It's gonna be quite a long journey to get to Russia with a lot of layovers, and I think I'll use them to do a bunch of practical things and also meet a lot of my friends. Let's enjoy! Welcome to Toronto! Hello! Rob is my couch surf host.
Yes, welcome to Toronto!
Yeah. So he just picked me up from the airport and we're heading to downtown Toronto. Woo!
You will get to experience the traffic very soon. The downtown Toronto traffic.
Is it gonna be worse than in Colombia, than in Bogota?
Probably not.
First things first, I'm going to find a new computer. I already know what I need, so I'm just gonna quickly get myself a new laptop and go for a walk, discover Toronto. This is the old City Hall Square with a gigantic Toronto sign. Rob recommended me quite a few things to see and do around in Toronto. So despite the cold, David and I spent the whole day walking around, checking out these cool streets, and ended up in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
I think we have to go to Tim Hortons while we're here. That's the most Canadian thing to do.
Tim Hortons soup. Let me see. Born in Russia, of course I loved hockey. And it was a really cool experience to visit the Hall of Fame and to see all the famous players and also the different gear and equipment and how it has changed over the time. And then we continued our walk through the city, through its many parks, along the lake, and we ended up taking a ferry to the island. Ferry terminal. Center Island only. Here we come. I can imagine this being a super popular place during the summer. Well, today was a little bit cold, but still really beautiful. And the view over the skyline is just absolutely amazing. I think I found my perfect sunset spot. I'm back in Toronto airport and this time I'm heading to Copenhagen, Denmark. Woohoo! Copenhagen is great nice with sunshine. Very cold, but sunny. I try to go to Copenhagen at least once every year. I miss it a lot. I miss all my friends, my places. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all of them. Hello, my dear Copenhagen. So happy to see you. I got my bicycle back. I'm a real Danish person now. Woo! I just came back from the supermarket. I want to show what I bought, things that I really missed in Denmark. Cheese, number one. Bread, This is like typical Danish black bread that I really like. And skyr, that's like yogurt, some kind of milk product that I really like for breakfast. Okay, let's get some dinner ready. And this is so-called Danish rugbrødsmad, which is this bread that I just bought, and then you can put whatever on top. So in my case it's cheese and egg and cucumber. Oh my god, so tasty. It is very cold, but beautiful. This is Islandsbrygge, my favorite neighborhood where I lived for quite a few years. And oh my god, I miss it so much. Look how beautiful. And all these old houses. And this is the city center right there. Oh my god. Copenhagen is such a beautiful and romantic city. And despite the cold, I really enjoy walking around, revisiting all my favorite streets and corners of the city. So happy to see you. Food! Typical Danish food. Stegt flæsk med persillesauce.
Come over more often.
Oh, difficult. But I'm doing my best to come as often as I can. You're a friend of mine, Maria, and we're going for a walk in a cemetery. So this is a cemetery, and it's quite a popular place for Copenhagen people to go for a walk or tan or come here for a picnic. That's normal.
With babies.
Yeah, with babies, you know, it's like very nice park actually, but it's essentially a cemetery. Among many other graves of famous and infamous Danish people, you can also find the grave of Hans Christian Andersen. Wonderful Danish weather today, and me and my two wheels are going to meet with Henriette, and she's a real cool rider. Can't wait to see her. We've been talking online for quite a while, but this is gonna be the first time we meet in person. Henriette and Honey the Honda! So this is Henriette. Hello! And I am so happy to meet her in person. She's even better than what I ever thought she was. So this is the coolest woman in the world. She rode South America, North America, Africa. Europe was like typical for us, right? Oh my gosh, you're so cool! And she's got the best attitude ever, and oh my god, like I'll link her YouTube account. She's super cool. When you decide to go for a walk, but it's more like a coffee day. Finally, the rain is over, and we're going for a walk. End of April, almost summer. Danish friends. Some of us are actually Danish, partly. Half. No, you're a quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter.
Some Greek, right? You know.
Some Greek, yeah, like half Danish. Nasty.
No, I'm Russian, no? Don't say that. Oh no.
Olga. And it's cold as hell, but Tuborg beer. Woo! Outside. Cheers. Saying goodbye to the sunny Copenhagen while walking around with my friend Tom. This is one of my favorite places in the city. Vad hedder den på engelsk? Kirken.
I don't know. Sorry.
No.
That's it. That's the official name.
Sorry about it, but yeah, it's really cool. Goodbye, Copenhagen. We're flying to Warsaw. have a very special mission in Poland to pick up the parts for my B. B is my other motorcycle. It's a Honda Hornet 600, waiting for me in Russia for a new adventure, for the new trip. B has already over 100,000 kilometers on the odometer, and it's time to change the brake discs and the chain kit. So these are the parts I'm picking up in Poland. So here I am with Pawel.
Hi everyone.
So Pawel was super kind to order the parts for me, and here we have them, the brake discs and the chain kit, sprockets and everything. Yay, we're all ready. Thank you so much, Pawel.
Not at all.
Now I've got to deliver my newly acquired motorcycle parts to Russia. I'm not quite sure I can take them on a plane, so I opted in for a land border crossing. And since there are no train options, I'm traveling this part by bus, the one that's behind me. And this is taking quite a bit of time. Finally, after 16 hours by bus, I'm in Minsk, and I'm now going to the train station to check for the train tickets to Moscow. Whew. Got my train ticket, so I'm leaving tonight in 5 hours. Let's go get some food. After the bus trip, I honestly have zero energy to walk around Minsk, plus I have the heavy brake discs, so I'm just gonna focus on eating and looking out of the window at the beautiful sunset. That's my train. Good morning, Moscow. After 10 days of traveling, I'm in Russia. I'm here in Moscow with my best girlie, and we're just walking around and talking about life and everything. This is sырники, cheese-based, I don't know, pastry. Oh, so tasty. A little bit cold but sunny and beautiful day in Moscow, and I'm heading to Hyperlook, a Russian motorcycle clothing brand who have been sponsoring my clothes for the last 2 years. Let's see what's new in their store and maybe choose some new clothes since I left all my gear in Colombia. So let's see what we can find today. Hyperlook, we're coming. Well, I'm coming. Right now I'm without a motorcycle and just going to take metro to go there. Whew, but I'm so close to my B already. Almost there, almost there. Here we go, Hyperlook. These are my dear pants. Having used Hyperlook clothes for the last 2 years on 4 different continents in all sorts of weather conditions, I can really say that their quality is very good. So choosing my next look for the summer trip to the Altai Mountains. These pants are called Altai, and this is exactly where we're going to. So I think this is a pretty cool option. And this is touring version, so I think I'm taking this. The rain jacket. Looks like I'm pretty well equipped. Alright, I took half of the store of the motorcycle clothes, and now I'm going to meet with my dear friend Anton. So this is Anton, and we're in the Red Square watching the sunset. It's the 2nd of May today, and the weather is unusually cold for this time of the year. Maybe that's why there are so few people out on the streets of Moscow. And I think I've never seen the city so quiet. Here at the railway station, waiting for my train together with my cousin. Today is my last train from Moscow to Togliatti, where the bee is waiting for me. Whew, last stretch, almost there. I've always liked traveling by train, especially those overnight trains where you just lie down and look out of the window and observe the beautiful nature. Maybe read a book once in a while or just listen to some music and get a good night's sleep. Finally, I made it to Togliatti. The weather is a little bit shit, but I'm on my way to see the bee. Haven't seen him for 8 months, so it's very exciting whether I'll be able to even, I don't know, start him. So I connected the battery and it's time to start him. Uh-oh. The bee. How's it gonna be? Uh-huh. Look at this beauty! It's super cold and rainy, but Bee and I are here out for a test ride. The bee. Oh my god. Can't believe it. I think it's gonna take a couple of days to get used to each other again, right? But yeah, first time